Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to On the Dotted Line podcast. My name is Deshaun Lyons, one half of On the Dotted Line. And today we're going to have this discussion. We're going to have this discussion. You got to have it. We got to have it. All sports is scripted with a big old question mark. Is all sports scripted? So before we do that, just want to pull up an article real quick because it's a lot of things going off. I mean, a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things. I just want to dive into this right now. All right. So one of the biggest debates going on, it's been going on forever. You got people shaving points back in the day because the bookies, they have some of these players. They make a deal with some of these players. These players can make some money inside. So they'll shave points. So they will these bookies will build a relationship with these players, and these players will do a side deal. And then, but if you get caught, the player is finished, and the bookie is finished. They're gonna get locked up. They're gonna be locked up forever. We saw something similar to that. If you go to what's that? It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix series. When a young man, I believe in Arizona State, he was shaving points, and his excuse was like, when you're in college, you're not making any money, and that's some of the reason why some of these players was finding other ways to make money. They trying to find other ways to make money, and that's a huge thing that you can be able to make a deal with a bookie, especially if you are a point guard, because a point guard can dictate the game like hell. They could dictate the tempo of the game. They could dictate who gets the ball because they have the ball first. So it's easy. It's easy for them to be able to control the outcome of the game. And I'm trying to figure out what's the name of it. It'll probably pop up in my head. So I want to share this real quick because this story is big and it could open up Pandora's box. It could open up Pandora's box. Let me see right here. Now, this story is big right now. Let me share my screen. Let me full screen it. All right. So now the WWE in talks with state gambling regulators to legalize betting on scripted match results. WWE has held discussions with state gambling regulators to legalize betting on scripted match results. Sources said WWE is working with EY, commonly known as Ernest & Young, to secure match results so they won't leak to the public. So they want to be able to, because remember, WWE is scripted, is entertainment. That's why Vince McMahon changed it from WF to WWE because it's entertainment and it's scripted. Even though the wrestling move and the way they get slammed is real and you can really hurt yourself, but the outcome, who wins, is scripted by the creators. So for them to be able to make this happen, it cannot get out. It cannot get out. The result can't get out. It can't be leaked because then it's going to be mayhem. And sometimes they will have to switch the script. It said WWE creative executive don't plan to inform wrestlers who will win until hours before a match. WWE aims to have major sports betting companies offer bets on how. This is huge. Now let's before I dive into, I want to see what they're talking about here. What they talking about here? Because this is huge.
If your child has diabetes, you'll love how easy Dexcom.
This changed everything. If you can be able to bet on scripted entertainment, if you want to call it, it's scripted entertainment. So let's see what they're talking about here.
News in the world of wrestling breaking this afternoon. The WWE apparently is in talks with state gambling regulators to legalize betting on scripted matches. The reporter who broke that story, CNBC's Alex Sherman, joining us now with more details. And Alex, when you pitched the story, I thought, what was Alex been out drinking? Like, what exactly is going on here? These are scripted matches. How can you gamble on something that has a fixed outcome?
Well, if I've been out drinking,
Let me now, you gonna see my face here. My opinion, I do think there's some rigging going on in all the sports, and I do think sports as a whole is scripted. People may kill me for this because they can say, "Well, how could you be a fan of the sport and you feel like it's rigged and scripted?" Like Alonzo said in training day, when the rookie police officer was, he was having, he joined Alonzo at the diner, and Alonzo was reading his paper, and the rookie kept like interrupting Alonzo from reading the paper when he's reading the paper. So Alonzo said, "Okay, you keep interrupting me. Give me tell me a story. Entertain me." And the rookie cop was like, "What you mean? Tell me a story. Cause you keep interrupting me from reading my paper. So tell me a story." And whatever. And he said, "Because if you could tell me a story better than what's his newspaper and whatever, you have all my attention." And because he said that the reason why I read this newspaper is 99.9% BS. But what? It's entertaining. So that's how I feel about sports. And that's why I enjoy it, because it's entertaining. I also like wrestling. I like WWE. I like AEW. It's entertaining. And it has storylines. And I feel like sports as a whole has adopted the way WWE was able to create storylines and form their outcomes based on the storyline. All sports start to adapt, because if you look at like these last couple of big time title games, like it was Tampa Bay won in hockey, Tampa Bay won in football, Tampa Bay and the Rays won, because Tom Brady is in Tampa Bay, so they all won, or Tom Brady won his seventh Super Bowl, or the Cavaliers coming back on Golden State and he's winning. He won the title game on the real King James birthday in the Bible. Certain things is in line like this. You're like, this seemed weird. Or the Dodgers was Dodgers won. The Dodgers won on Jackie Robinson's funeral day. They won. And remember, Jackie Robinson Day was pushed. It was pushed to August because of the pandemic. The same year that Chadwick Boseman died, that played Jackie Robinson, Dodgers ended up winning. And also Kobe Bryant dying that year, the Lakers end up winning it. It's a better storyline. Kobe Bryant passed away. They did it for Kobe. LeBron James was able to win it for the Lakers. Chadwick Boseman, that played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, who won that same year when he died. It was the Dodgers. So things is based on storyline. Or Peyton Manning looked terrible all year for the Broncos. He looked so bad they had to put the backup quarterback, and I believe it's Brock Osweiler. They had to put him in for them to be able to stay afloat, for them to maintain a record. And then they took Brock Osweiler out, and they put Peyton Manning in the playoffs, and then he looks good again. And then they went to play against Cam Newton, play against Cam Newton in the Super Bowl, looked terrible, but he was able to win. He was able to retire in the sunset on the white Bronco. And also the narrative with that, it was what was Beyonce's performance? But Beyonce's performance was the Black Panther. Who was in charge of the Black Panther? Huey Newton. That people say Cam Newton looks like. And the Broncos went against the Panther. So it's storylines. Sports is all about storylines. What storyline is better? They put Tom Brady for him to be winning all these Super Bowls, so it would be hard to catch him. But only quarterback to the point that he beat Mahomes, and Mahomes is the person that he's going to eventually eclipse Tom Brady. So let me just want to explain, because the guy said, how could you bet on something that's scripted? It's easy. It's easy because fans fall in love with the story. They fall in love with the story and the storyline. So let me go back to this. And let me just move forward like this again, just a little bit.
The reporter who broke that story, CNBC's Alex Sherman, joining us now with more details. And Alex, when you pitched the story, I thought, what was Alex been out drinking? Like, what exactly is going on here? These are scripted matches. How can you gamble on something that has a fixed outcome?
Well, if I've been out drinking, Brian, at least I'm doing it poetically from your hometown club here at, for instance, Nassau Club, where I come at you. A little slice of home for you. Yeah, this is an unusual story, no doubt. WWE wants to convince state regulators to legalize gambling on scripted matches. I'm reporting that they've been working with EY, commonly known as Ernst & Young, in a similar fashion to how the Academy Awards has allowed certain states to legalize gambling. So again, this is an example of a situation where the results are known. It's not scripted per se, but these are known results under lock and key. And that is the template that I'm told WWE wants to use in its pitch to regulators.
Now, let's go back again. All right, so you see what they said. So basically, they try to make it like the awards that you kind of don't know. So they're gonna tell the competitors a couple of hours before the match who's gonna win or lose, right? Imagine, can't you see that happening in sports? And people say, well, somebody would have blew the whistle already. If you're getting paid millions, $100 million, all this money, you really gonna ruin that because you're going to say it's not, it's scripted, it's already the results, the outcome is already created? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it's no way in hell somebody's gonna blow the whistle if you're making all that money. Are these things rehearsed? Absolutely. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of these stuff is rehearsed by the big time players. They kind of know what it is. They probably do it the way they just said it with the WWE, like they will find out hours, a couple of hours, what's going to happen, who's going to win, right? They'll find it out in a couple of hours, and then that's how they do it. And also, so the question is, right? I put it in my description. Since WWE is going to get to the point that they're going to legalize betting for the WWE, does this open up Pandora's box with all sports being rigged and scripted? And I said, absolutely. Absolutely. I wish I had my teacup. I wish I had the frog, the tea. Yes, it opens up Pandora's box because it just shows you that you can bet your money on something that's scripted, something that's controlled by who's in control of the entertainment side, who's control of the creative. as, which I feel like it is, it opens up Pandora's box, and you start to question certain things like, okay, how's this person winning? You know, how come Marshawn Lynch didn't run the ball so they could win the Super Bowl? Oh, because Pete Carroll didn't want him to win. Pete Carroll don't want him to win Super Bowl MVP because the way he was acting, you know, he got like a duck. It's not a good image for it. He wanted Russell Wilson to do it. He wanted the quarterback, the beloved quarterback, to do it. It leaves the fans worrying about that instead of, why don't you just run the ball? Bing bong. Like, why is run the ball, you win it all, right? Even though they said, well, Marshawn Lynch got shut down in the goal line before that play. Remember, he ran for a first big run, and then he got stopped on the first run, and then they do that dumb play, and it was like a stupid play because it was a pick play that he threw the ball inside, and that's a terrible decision, right? Like, come on. And even in that same year where that happened, it was so many weird play callings. Like when Seattle played against the Green Bay Packers, Clan Dix picked the ball off, took the knee. He, instead of him running to try to get closer, took the knee, and then Green Bay, all of a sudden you got Aaron Rodgers, and you're not even trying to run the clock down. I mean, you're not even you got Aaron Rodgers, you're just gonna keep running. You're not going to have a play that he's throwing like a quick slant or something and whatever. People are like, well, you're trying to run the clock. You got Aaron Rodgers. Give him a chance on third down to complete a play, and then they come back. It was just the play calling was crazy. Then they get the onside kick that went right to him. Like, come on. Or the miracle play with the Saints and the Vikings where it looked like Marquise Lattimore, you know, he didn't even try to tackle him, and Diggs was able to catch the ball and run 7+ touchdown. See, those is questionable outcomes that you like, I just don't understand. Or Derek Jeter getting the home run hit to break the record in the right time when everybody's watching. You know, it's just things like that. It's things like that, and that people question like how does this happen? And people just get so caught up, so emotional, like, how does this happen? But WWE, they're gonna open up Pandora's box because people are like, damn, so you can bet on something that's scripted. Yes, box is easy. Somebody goes to the back, tell the two fighters like, oh, he's gonna win, so take it easy with the punches and whatever, and then when he punch you, knock you out, and then we're gonna pay you the hush money at the end. Come on, man. Come on. This is so easy. Now I want to talk about Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving went on Twitch and he was saying that sports betting is ruining the game. I said, Kyrie, you probably know what's going on anyway. You probably know it's rigged and scripted and whatever. So I don't even know why you even said that. So basically he's saying that it's ruining the game because people's not watching the game. People is just like they're trying to get money. They're trying to get money off of certain players getting certain stats and stuff like that. Hey, people out there trying to make money, is it ruining the game? Well, basketball, no, it's not ruining basketball because sports betting been in sports forever. You know, even a small sample size. The NBA problem is the players being super duper entitled and take games off, and nobody plays defense. They have their own problems. So I don't feel like sports betting is ruining the game. It's like I said, it's, you know, whoever's in the control of sports, they want more high scoring and stuff like that. So you can't really blame that on betting. Betting has never went anywhere. It's just now people have mobile devices, so it's even more people betting, more people eligible to bet, and then you can bet on more things now. So But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to talk about that. Like, what you in the comments, what you think about WWE legalizing betting? What you think about that? Like people say, well, Roman Reigns gonna win, and WWE would have to switch. They would have to like make it not obvious at all. Like they would have to make it like Sami Zayn is beats Roman Reigns from Royal Rumble, and then he had to get it back. Or probably be more so with the regular matches, like the regular matches on like SmackDown or Raw. They probably ought to make it like that. But this opens up Pandora's box. Scripted. It's scripted, and they allowing you to bet and legalize it. It opens up Pandora's box. All sports is rigged. All sports is scripted. It's based off of a storyline. It's based on the storyline. Look at all the champions. You barely see underdogs like underdogs like winning like crazy. Like even the Philadelphia Eagles, the same year Meek came out, Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. It's just a storyline. The Meek Mill train, getting out of prison was crazy. That's the same year Philly won. It's based on storylines. It's not hard for them to be able to script sports entertainment. That's what I need to just say, entertainment. And let's say people, the Pandora's box, and they just said, forget it. We're gonna let everybody know the scripted. People wouldn't care. People would still watch it. They'll watch it how the WWE is popping. It pretty much evolved. It got even better. WWE made other companies flourish, like AEW. People don't care. Scripted is the entertainment factor and the storyline. Like if you play the game, and it seems like, and I probably will talk about this on my other channel on Trade Digital, that sports is becoming like an actual simulation game. Like we're in a game. Like have a storyline. You got the My Player. It's looking like simulation right now. It really is. Like you got the prop as fans and things like that. It's really looking like a simulation. So you're trying to make it like a video game, like because we saw in the NBA, I think it was the Clippers or somebody. The score was like 175 to 180. Like, come on. That's insane. Or a couple of years ago, the Rams against the 49ers, the score was like 54 to 60. And those like games, like you play Madden or you play 2K, those are the games that's how we scoring in the game, you know, or everybody's getting a triple double. All quarterbacks are getting over 5,000 yards and 40, 50 touchdowns. You see like wild stuff like that, they making it like simulation. But going back to the sports, all sports is scripted. Yes, I believe all sports is scripted, and it's easy for them to be able to script it because it's based on a storyline and people falls in love with a story, like the soaps that your grandmother or your mother used to watch. You know, they so invested in that. The people that watch Love and Hip Hop, you know, even though it's real, but it's some stuff they have to organize it scripted because it's entertainment, people. It's entertainment. Is there a competitive side to sports? Absolutely. You know, the average person it's not that fast. The average person can't dunk that high. The average person, you know, he can't do like what Kyrie be doing, like the late, like his layup package is deadly. The average person like Randy Moss can't just one hand catch all day, even though the gloves might have magnetics. I'm not saying magnetic gloves that they could catch it. Or the basketball for people to shoot long distance might have a magnet. Let me see if I can find that with David Blaine. Because people was talking about that the Damian Lillard shot when he shot over Paul George. They said how the ball just takes a turn like that and goes in the hoop, or the Kawhi Leonard. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see if I can find that before I end this stream. Before I end the stream. Yeah, but sorry to bust everybody's bubble, but man, come on. I gotta know this is not. Y'all gotta know sports is scripted, man. Some of these outcomes, you're like, come on, something is not real right. Let me see. What is it? David Blaine, NBA commercial. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let me see. Gotta mute it.
Baron David.
Okay. Ew, it looks terrible. Let me see if I can find another one. It just the video is hard. It's hard to see. I don't know why. Is it the same thing? Oh, okay, yes it is. Hold up. I'm trying to find. Hold up 1 second. Get this out of here.
Anywhere on the court.
All right, I found it. I found it. So now let's see. All right, let me. It still look crazy, but I'm on full screen. Just try to watch it. All right.
Manu Ginobili can make a shot from anywhere on the court. Is it magic or is it magnets? Tiny magnets placed on the ball, ensuring a strong attraction to the metal rim. Watch. And when Manu needs more magnets, Manu gets more magnets. Don't believe me? Watch the finals and you'll see there's really no other explanation.
See, so you see that? They be mocking us a lot. They be mocking us for certain things like, this is this, or this is that, or this is fake, this is real, this is Illuminati. Like they mock us a lot with the truth in our face because we'll take it as a joke. But come on now. Is it capable that they had magnets and they could be able to, and the magnets could be able to make the ball go in a hoop automatic? Possible. It's possible. Don't rule that out. And football, come on, them gloves can catch anything. It can catch anything or whatever. And that could be able to decide the outcome in games. Like, I'm not saying it because there's a lot of talented football players that can catch anything, but some stuff you got to question. Or another thing, what about, I think it was Lamar Jackson talking about the Justin, what's his name? Justin Tucker kid. Let me see. And he just didn't understand how it went like that. Lamar Jackson, Justin Tucker. Let me see. Not Justin Fields. Justin Tucker. Miss field goal. I'm trying to see if they got it. Probably can't find it. He couldn't believe it. And he was talking about, he said, I don't know, I don't understand how. And then Justin Tucker was like, how did he miss that? Let me see. Lamar Jackson talks about Justin Tucker miss kick. Tucker miss field goal. Let me see. I don't got it. I don't think they got it. They got it, but it was just whistling. It was just, I'm trying to figure it out. It was just, all right, forget it. We'll just do it another time. But yeah, I just want to end this episode just talking about that and, have something for the people that's on this channel to really question if you can be able to bet on scripted entertainment and this is just for one corporation, one company, do you think other companies, other sports companies or corporations is already scripted? Let me know in the comments. So like, subscribe, all that. So that's it for this episode. Please follow us on the Dotted Line episodes. Please follow us, like, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. We want people to engage in this dialogue. Also follow my channel, Trade Digital 89 on YouTube. Follow. You know, you want, you know, all the things technology. And I also give stock advice, crypto advice, and I teach people how to code, locking on that Trade Digital 89. And also follow us on Dotted Line 18 on IG as well. So final thought. My final thought is everything is not what it seems, but just enjoy. Just don't look too far into it, and then just enjoy the moment. Things may not be what it seems, but just enjoy the moment. Don't take it serious. Just enjoy the moment. Treat it like Alonzo on training day. Even though 99.9 BS is entertaining and it's entertainment. That's it for this episode. See what I see you. My name is Deshaun Lyons. We'll have it on the Dotted Line. Peace out.